So it's been about a month since I actually last played Fortnite. I forgot what season it was. They had John Wick at the end. That's probably the last season I actually really dedicated my time to Fortnite. I feel like the newer seasons haven't been as cool. Like when you progress the battle pass and get to the top, I don't feel like the rewards have been as cool. The last one, season 5, was pretty cool, Ragnarok. This one's pretty cool. It kind of looks like an evil Crash Bandicoot. Look at that nice suit that guy had, nice, crisp, and white. So we're playing some solos today. I don't end up winning, unfortunately. Uh, I'm rusty, basically. So we're gonna go step by step, see what goes on in my mind, do a little commentary. So starting right from the top, hardest thing that I find myself facing is where to drop in Fortnite or any battle royale. This one, the Blackout Beta, was the same way. I usually put the map up for like 3 minutes. It's just hard. I try to pick places that aren't crazy populated like Tilted, but will still get enough traffic so that I can get some practice in, or at least get better. Because if you don't face people, you obviously don't progress as a player. So this one, I just botched it completely. Didn't know where I was gonna go, so I end up dropping at shipping containers. I think this is the season 3 after trail or something, whatever they're called, the Iron Man one. I really wish they had like a suit where you could look like Iron Man, but that would be copyright, a whole different story. Anyway, so we're dropping here. I haven't changed my glider since the beginning of time. I don't even know what season that's from. Probably season 3. So I land on top of these, pick up a hunting rifle. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Couldn't tell you. I didn't really get that many good drops here either. Pretty unfortunate, but you know, gotta make do with what you can get. So, probably one of my favorite guns in this game is the assault rifle. This M4, M16 looking one. It's old reliable. Like, that's the best way to describe it. But I used a 50 pot. I found a green semi. I didn't even know they made those. I thought they were purple and gold, but I guess they updated it. This is me scrolling through my emotes because, you know, I see a basketball hoop, ball is life. I shoot and I miss. I was going to do it again, honestly, but I didn't want to embarrass it because I knew I was recording. I didn't want to embarrass myself, so I just walk away. So I have the axe from season 5. I think that one was pretty cool. It reminds me of the Leviathan axe from God of War. Pretty dope. So I hear another chest. I'm gonna go looking for it. And if you can't tell already, my building, on top of the fact that it's rusty, is kind of bad too. I'm using the Combat Pro, I think it is. So when they changed it, like the beginning of this game's life cycle, that's the newer control scheme I'm using. I'm using Combat Pro. I try to use Builder Pro. It just didn't really fit me that well, especially on console. I'm playing on PS4 if you couldn't tell. It just didn't feel that well for me. And a lot of time when I panic build, the Combat Pro feels better to panic build with rather than Builder Pro, because Builder Pro I'll just spam Lord knows what. I see a lot of big streamers. I think Nick Merckx uses Builder Pro. He's really good at it, but he's also kind of better than I am, so not a fair comparison. Vending machine. I don't remember the last time I actually used one of those. Another thing that I struggle with is finding time to hoard material, like farm material. I'm not really good at it, especially in solos. Probably just because I'm just scared. I'm afraid that somebody's can come up behind me while I'm trying to break down stuff. People are watching me. And you'll tell by my gameplay, I do a lot of like jumping and camera swerving. I just get so nervous. So I do see a soccer ball on the ground. I thought that was somebody else's. So I'm kind of like searching the area a little bit. I'm kind of ready for a fight, worst case scenario. But I guess the area was clear, so this is me trying to farm material. I do love the blue auto. I think the blue auto and the gold scar are probably my favorites. I know those are the highest like tier ones, so I mean it doesn't really make sense, but those ones are just reliable weapons. I'm looking up on the hill. You're gonna see me. I look a couple of times just to make sure because I have weird eyes. Sometimes they're really good or really bad. So I looked a couple of times just to make sure it was a llama. So we're gonna head on up there, see what the llama gods blessed me with. See, when I build like that, it's fine, but in a fight, I'm not really good at it. And I'm the type of person, so I hold square to search llama instead of breaking it. So pick up another shield. I do notice the new Spider-Man gun is in there, the grapple gun. So you're gonna see me drop the bandages and pick up the grapple gun because I haven't used it. Like I said, I missed a month or some time, so a lot of the new things I've missed out on. So I'm picking up the grapple gun. Probably won't use it for a while, but you know, it's there. Like I said, the Blackout Beta made me come back to this for some reason. And it's completely, almost two different types of games as I failed to slide down. Didn't take any damage though. But the Blackout Beta really made me aggressive in this gameplay, I guess. Air quote aggressive. I'm not anywhere close to people, but I'm just out in the open willy-nilly. Just going around. Use a grapple gun for good measure. Pretty cool. So in this gameplay, you're going to see me out in the open a lot, but I'm also looking for people too. Like, I'm looking for people to fight, because in the back of my mind, I'm recording a gameplay. I need to find people. At least to fight, shoot, I don't know, make it interesting. So I'm on the prowl. I think I saw I saw some building things over there, so I go check it out. Why not break down some some brick, sorry. Get some brick, more mats. Fortunately, nobody's here either. And the number in solos, I don't know if it's just me, but in solos, the player count just drops so quickly. I feel like I've been in the match for probably 6 minutes. It's already 27 people left, 26, including myself. Maybe that's just normal, but I feel like it just goes down so quick. So I am using my building. What I should have been doing is probably hoarding for more materials, more mats, which I started doing of all time. But like I said, in solos, I just get so nervous that somebody's going to come up behind me that I don't even do the one thing that helps you win and get more mats. So I still haven't found anybody. Of all things, I can't find anybody. And I'm almost dead center in the circle, of all things. Got my green hunting rifle out. Probably not going to do anything with it. Actually, not probably. Just not going to do anything with it. So like this is what you're seeing right now. That's what I was talking about earlier. I do a lot of jumping. I know a lot of players do that so they don't get, I think, sniped or picked off from far away. But I just feel like I do it so much. Like I'm always checking my camera, moving, swerving, just to make sure nobody's like eyeing me from behind, staring at my character's donk. Alright, so heading to the new kind of updated Dusty Divot, trying to see if anybody's over here. Because I mean, at this point, I'm just like, I'm recording and nobody's here. Like, what I'm doing right now is I know this isn't the same thing, but how PC players swerve their mouse around to kind of look to build ramps. That's what I was doing right there. On console, it was pretty bad. So I took a second look at that because I didn't know if there was a person in that bush. I think it was a telescope, but I wasn't really too sure. So, fortunately, don't find anybody. I do notice that this area is kind of renovated, so it's like a picnic or outside dining. So, still going through. Haven't seen anything. I do come over in this area, and then I get blessed by the llama gods again. If you can just tell right there by the little llama head. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to build a little fort around it and fail because the llama is glitching through it. Just to protect myself, the llama's nose is glitching through it. Open it up, make a nice little doorway just to get it through. Get myself a lunch pad. And this is what messes me up. So I drop that, pick up one of those. So I have no weapons. Mind you, I'm using a grenade launcher and a blue M4. Good enough, but I mean, if anybody gets in my face, it doesn't. do me any solids. So I do hear some building, but I look in the other direction. I see, oh, Larry. I don't know what his name is. Larry over here, running towards the llama loot. Creep up behind him, pick him off. I got so close because I don't trust Bloom in this game. I think console gets aim assist, but I don't trust it. Especially if this guy had like shield and stuff, I probably would have gotten messed up. See this other guy right here, hit him for 66 in the head. Bam. That's 2 down. Poor guy built up a wall and he couldn't even, didn't even do it right. So, I do pick up his heavy sniper rifle just because I figure somebody's got to end up showing up, so I'm going to pick him off from far away. I promise I'm not a base camper, even though I'm making this nice little fortress thing here. I'm just honestly looking for people. Even though I'm not moving, I'm looking. I do like the heavy sniper rifle though. It's very like satisfying, especially when you shoot and hit somebody and, kill them. So what I should have done is, looking back at it, my shield was at 67. I should have used one of the shield potions, and I didn't because I don't think right. But I see somebody else in the far distance. At this point, I'm just waiting for the perfect shot. This poor dude is just building away. He doesn't know that he has the American sniper looking at him. I'm not that good of a sniper, so just ignore that reference. I'm honestly just waiting for the perfect moment to shoot him because I know people move hectically around, but I am getting shot because I'm out in the open. So I build a nice little, Lord knows what that was, honestly. Build something in my front, build some side, behind me, and make a nice little stairs, see if I can try to fight this guy. And this is where I mess up. Had it lined up, missed by, if you can see my fingers, I don't even think there was, I don't know how I missed. I was so upset when I did it, when I missed. So I go over there to go fight those guys, because I know this guy's fighting somebody else that I missed. I see them, and yeah, so that's what I decided to do. I go over there and spray a grenade launcher. Don't hit anything. Not a single thing. So, killed this guy. I did see this other guy going behind the rock, so this is why I'm still shooting. And I don't hit him. But I'm going to shot from behind, turn around. And my building mindset is so narrow. It's just so narrow. Like, I could have built a box and used my slurp juice right there, try to heal myself, give me some time. But I use it right here, try to flank this guy. I do end up hitting him for 33, I think, and I died. So I got 3 kills, placed 8th place. So, after this is what I'm doing. I'm watching everybody else see what happens. This guy who killed me dies. And then this is the guy who ran and got away probably 20 seconds earlier with the red cape. So we're watching HUD Santos 7 go for the W. And I kid you not, this match goes down to the wire. So I'm level 5. I didn't buy the battle pass this season because I honestly don't know how long I intend on playing Fortnite. I do want the dire skin, but if I'm not going to play it, then I'm not going to buy the battle pass. So Santos picks up the grapple gun, uses it, and there's only 4 people left, including him, so 3 other people left. And Santos is doing nothing. This is what he does for the next, this video is at the 18-minute mark. For the next 8 minutes or so, this is pretty much what he does. He loots, he starts shooting at people at the end. It's just very bad. I thought it was bad, but I mean, whatever, man. He killed the guy who killed me, so technically I must be bad. He has a nice lineup, though. Just seeing what he's picking up, he has a lot of gold weapons. He does have heals. But I don't think he picked up the med kit, so he doesn't have any heals. He's just honestly doing himself. His building is good, though. I could do that, but like I'm rusty. I'm just rusty, man. he puts down a launch pad. Sorry, my English is bad. And like I said, this is what he does. He's getting shot at from somebody. He decides to bail out on his building, hit the launch pad, scope out the area, see where he could possibly be getting shot from. And so he sees somebody at the distance, starts taking some bullets to the chest. His shield's down. He uses a 50 pot. He has 2 of them. Not 50. He uses small shields. I'm sorry. So small shields. And he's gonna try and circle around this guy because this guy is just fortified. This guy is gonna win the fight, no matter what. He's hitting him. He did that much damage from that far away. This guy's gonna win the fight. So, gold RPG shoots it. His buildings are down. It's not looking good for him. I think he did some damage though. Oh yeah. So he actually ends up breaking the whole guy's thing. He starts firing back at him, seeing what's going on. And nothing comes from that. So he did some damage to the guy, but ultimately he knows it's a fight he's not going to win. So he's just using a grappling gun to try to get away from him. Or at least get a better position. The guy ends up rebuilding. Another RPG shot, because why not? And Santos is getting pegged from the side. He has, what is that, 3 health? 5 health left. Puts down a campfire. Guy shoots RPG back, destroys his campfire. So Santos has no heals, no nothing. He's literally screwed. And part of me when I was watching this guy do this live was just wondering what he's doing. Like, he's putting traps down. I mean, if he honestly got somebody with that trap, I would have stopped playing Fortnite. But who is he gonna get like that? Especially because he closed it off. Like, who could he possibly get? And Santos is on the move. There's still 3 people left. 3 other people left, mind you. So I don't even know what Santos could possibly be doing. He hears somebody behind him, or on top, I'm sorry, I need to learn my directions. Puts down another trap, and hides by the trap. Pulls out a heavy shotgun. And this is where he sits. I think he's honestly waiting to see if somebody fell for his trap. His 2 traps that he put up earlier. But I mean, he hid them away. So I don't know who he would expect to kill with them. What do I know? Santos is on the move again, crouching, trying to muffle his footsteps. And I'm sorry I can't help but laugh. Because there's a supply drop right there. I mean, if he had some mats, he could probably have just built around it and picked it up, but he might have gotten a shot from above. He does hit this guy with a suppressed AR. That gun's pretty good, actually. Hits him for a crit, does 61 in the head. And then he just kind of freestyles. Alright, so he's picking up the supply drop. Picks up his shield, gets a launch pad. I was going to call it a jumper. It's not a jumper anymore. Hasn't been for a while. Storm's moving in. 3 more people are still alive. And this is the best part of the match. Hands down. So he launch pads away so that he's in the storm and he's hiding in the tree. Yeah, and this is what he does. Hides in the tree for the next couple minutes. He is looking to see if this guy's up here. He's going to try and shoot him, I believe. He tries to hit him. I mean, why not? Nobody would even know where you're shooting from, especially since he has a suppressed AR. The entire time I was watching this, I was hoping somebody would shoot the tree down. That somebody would do something. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. There's 3 people left. And I was just sitting on my phone watching this. I mean, I don't even... It's kind of cool because when he looks down, it looks like he's hiding in the tree, but when he looks up, his head is still above the tree. And this is, I mean, I can't say it enough, this is what he's doing. Santos, man, what are you doing? I wish you could spectate other players, but then at the same time it makes sense because if you're spectating other players, I could just message this other guy, oh, he's hiding in a tree. It's not fair. Storm is moving in. Yes, it is. I think the Storm's moving in. Santos is in the safe circle, so he's fine. But he's still gonna hide in the tree, because I mean, for what it's worth, it is kind of foolproof. If everybody else just kills themselves off, Santos would end up winning. But you know, Santos is not gonna do that. This guy's building over on the side. Santos didn't look though. Probably saw him for a little bit, and that was it. Here's some building. RPG's going off. Shots getting fired. Everybody's just going at it. Well, must be two other people. Some more building going on. Storm is in its final circle. So if nobody kills each other here, then everybody's dead. I wonder if that could happen if everybody dies at the same time. There's no victor. I wonder. As Santos is getting ready though. So two more players left. Guy gets killed with the trap. Santos comes out, shoots an RPG, misses immensely. At this point, he's just trying to find a way around on the tree, so he's not killing, but he falls off with the grapple gun and is in pursuit of this guy. Guy panic builds, covers himself up. Santos is trying to build higher, because, you know, that's what you do in a fight. Ends up going in this guy's towers looking for him. Circle is moving. Everybody's on the move. This, by far, is the best part of the video, though. This might be the best. I don't know if I've already said that before. Santos uses a jump pad, is getting shot at. The guy who's shooting at Santos is getting shot at. So literally the last 3 people are in a line shooting at each other. Santos hides in the red shipping container. I was going to call it a crate. He hears footsteps all above him. RPG at the ready. Trying to shoot anybody. Jumps over. Storm is coming though. Storm is closing in. Jumps down. Gets shot. And is dead. Santos is down. Ike Buggy, 480. Is trying to hide himself. He has 14 health left. Reloads his shotgun. Try to get this W. 2v2. 2v2? What am I talking about? 1v1. Wow, that's bad. Ends up shooting with the compact SMG at this guy's stair because he's thinking he's going to fall. Shoots the tree out thinking that the guy is on the tree. Nobody falls. Pokes his head out. And he's dead. Sidestep dodge got the head above him. It was a head on top of him somewhere. And he wins the game. Great job, everybody. Thank you for watching.